Welcome back to Business Bliss Workshop. This is the workshop that will change your life if you allow it to. And we are here with a bonus session on heart-led sales. Business Bliss is my favorite thing to teach because it truly helps people reset their energy and have continuous focus, as we just got feedback from people here live in our Zoom room. So if you're registered, you can join us here on Zoom. And if you still need the workbook, let us know. So the replays are going to stay up. So this is the first time I'm ever going to do it. I'm going to leave them up. It's going to be like a time capsule. So I decided I'm going to leave the last Business Bliss up of every year as a time capsule. And if you would like access to the workbook that goes with this Business Bliss, because we do update it every single time, I'm growing, I'm learning, I'm getting feedback, I'm updating the workshop. And I also customize it based on who I know is registered and where our energy and focus needs to be. So if you still need the workbook, let us know. If you're registered, you got an email, but just DM me. I will drop it to you in the DM. And we have a simple, easy way for you to catch all the replays in our membership site on YouTube in the Own It community. And all you have to do is just ask, and myself or one of our team members will guide you. So huge shout out to my team, Shelly and Kelly, who have been here with us supporting and making this whole workshop possible. I could not do anything without them. So big shout out, huge gratitude for them. And then let's all set our energy for the day. Let's take a moment of reflection. We have been doing Business Bliss, mining our mind, mining our energy, and truly going towards goals that change the quality of our life that most people will never even dream of doing. We are going for it, and you've been owning it for a week. So what are you most grateful about for yourself? What are you grateful about yourself today? And what's your biggest win you're grateful for? What is the biggest win you're grateful for? Let us know below. Maybe write that down. And do make sure you have the workbook so you can use the back for making notes, or you have a workbook and a piece of paper there. I highly recommend you get a new journal for every that you can keep all your Business Bliss work in, so that you can see your continual growth and map out your goals. So now that we've done some reflection and we are sitting in the energy of being proud of ourselves and grateful, it's time to dive into the new training. So if you're joining us here on Facebook and you're new and you don't know me yet, I am Heather Lee Chapman, your holistic performance and business coach, helping people own it. I truly help you become a high performer in all areas of your life, because life is meant to be blissful and on your terms. It's time to give up the chaos, the struggle, the average, the mundane, and it's time to stop quitting on your goals. I have been helping people achieve their goals for over 11 years as a coach. I've been studying human potential performance for over 16 years. I have been told by so many people, just go and specialize in one area. And I saw the gap in the world, in the market, in humanity, that we were not being treated as a whole. So I have been working to study advanced spiritual training. I'm a retired kinesiologist. Yes, I'm only 35 and I've retired my first business. I am a certified nutritional practitioner. I am a neurolinguistics programming, timeline therapy, and hypnosis coach and designated practitioner. I am truly here to treat you like a whole, and I have been a successful entrepreneur for over 11 years. And I love working for myself, being my own boss, being able to help people achieve their goals, but also provide a positive work environment for so many others. And my vision is truly to help conscious entrepreneurs like you build businesses that set your souls on fire, that you've built around your dream life, so you can live the quality of life you desire and have the impact that sets your soul on fire, and truly be the best version of you, so that at the end of the day, you know you can die happy and fulfilled, because this is not a dress rehearsal. So I asked at the beginning of this week that you please commit to a goal, commit to it, burn the boats, no more 1 foot on second base, 1 foot on first base. And if something comes your way, it's easy to shrink back to who you were. No more. That old version of you has died. It's no longer here. There is a new version of you here. Every Business Bliss you will see, I am a new version of me. So imagine if the old version of you died every 90 days and you truly stepped into the new best version of you, where you would be a year from now. Most people give up on their goals, 80%, with less than 3 weeks into the year. And I help people achieve their goals in 90 days, repivot and go for the next one. And what happens is most people get depleted if they don't achieve their goal right away. But your goal is your big, hairy, audacious goal, your vision, what sets your soul on fire. And these little goals that we make along the way, your monthly, quarterly, yearly, every 2-3 years, these goals are actually checkpoints on the way to living your big, hairy, audacious goal, your big vision. And this week in Business Bliss, I asked you to use this tool, which you can use for long-term visions, short-term visions, whatever goal you want. Ask you to set an immediate goal. Use this tool this time to focus on a goal that you wanted to achieve in about 10 days. So a week to 2 weeks, and truly set your heart on it and do what it takes in mind, body, and spirit. What happens is most people get a few days out from their goal and they're like, see, it's not working. And they start giving up. And then if they don't achieve it by the exact date they desired, they go, oh, see, it doesn't work. And then they shrink back to who they were. What if you just repivoted, readjusted, and kept going? Because the truth is, it's not about the achievement of the goal. It's about who you get to become, the person you get to grow into, the impact you get to have, the new quality of life you get to design. Imagine if you just did the same thing every single day and you didn't grow and there was no challenges and there was no emotional spectrum and everything just was and you were so neutral. Life would be freaking boring. Right? We got to spice it up a little bit. There's got to be a little challenge here, a little growth opportunity there. And who wins is the person who chooses that it is by will alone that they set their mind in motion, not dictated by current circumstances, past circumstances, other people's results, other people's beliefs, by your old beliefs, but dictated by your vision. So are you connected to your why? Your why is what's going to get you up every single day. So I asked on day one, you generated a new idea and you turned it into a goal and you married your why and you got into inspired action. On day two, I asked you to start minding your mind because you win or lose in your mind first. So we talked about thoughts. And on day three, we talked about planning because unless you have a plan, you're still up here. So in the energy, in the ether, we have ideas and thoughts. If we want to have physical manifestation, we've got to bring it down, put it on paper. They say people who write their goals down are 50 to 80% more likely to achieve their goals. It is because you wrote it down, because you keep it on the forefront of your mind, and that's where your focus is, and your brain is working with you instead of against you. So I ask you to put a plan and make a vision board that sets your soul on fire with your alchemist dream intentional gratitude list. And on day 4, I asked you to get into inspired action, attach an action to each one of those goals, a metric, how you would know you've achieved it. But I didn't ask you just to go and get into action with that metric. I asked you to go and create a container, put it in your calendar. And before you got busy doing the do, set your intention. How do you desire it to be? How does it feel? Because we have two energies working, the physical and the metaphysical. The metaphysical is the energy you're sitting in, your emotions, your feelings, and that is where your brain is going to be and your point of attraction. So where is your energy? Is your mind and words saying one thing, but your body saying another thing? You're like, I can do it. And then you're like, no, I can't. So we need to get in coherence with your mind and your heart, and get into inspired action and do it with belief backed by faith. Fear is the devil's work. If you allow your dreams to be robbed from you because you sat in fear and negativity. I love in the book, Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill, he says God's work is the positive. Then there's the negative energy, and that's not what we're looking to have in our lives. And the more it creeps in, the more we lose touch with spirit. So I want you to reconnect to your visions, to your passions, to your goals, to spirit, and be in possibility. Give up the fear, the worry, and the doubt, and own your mind. And that's what day 5 was about, belief. Because without the belief in ourselves and something bigger than ourselves, it's so hard to go out there and achieve your goals if your mind and heart are not in coherence. We had a bonus working mastermind. If you love that, make sure you come back to our workshop next time so you have access where you get free one-on-one coaching with us. full Coles Notes Business Bliss recap on Sunday. And then yesterday we had our bonus in our Own It community only strategic advisory, where you guys got to see live coaching with me. And today we're talking about hard-let sales, and we have a special guest with us. So we have someone who is studying with us in Success Principles. She's also just done her first neurolinguistics timeline therapy breakthrough with me, and I'm looking forward for her to share her experience. And I'm so proud of all the success she's created. And before we get into building more of that belief, let's talk about heart-led sales. So sales is serving. Can we all put that in the chat? Can you put that in the comments on Facebook? Sales is serving. So no longer are we going to think sales is negative or gross or that's salesy. Like, we're going to release that, because actually, if you don't sell, you can't serve. Are we all clear? Whether it's an energy exchange or a monetary exchange, we must be in the energy of service. And in order to serve, there must be an exchange. The law of compensation, you cannot get something for nothing. So selling is serving. So what's going to help you get out of your own way and get out there and serve more? You must connect to your mission and your vision, your why. So let's see your why in the comments and chat below. Why is achieving your goal important to you? And I want you to think big why, like to live the quality of life and the impact, so I can leave a million-year legacy, that I can have such a positive ripple effect on this world that when I leave, it's not even remotely the same as when I entered. What's your why that gets you up every single day? Creating peace in heaven on earth, creating a wall of financial freedom for yourself and your family for centuries to come, for giving yourself and your family a life of opportunities that no one in your family has ever had before, to help live more blissfully and live in creation instead of competition. What is your mission? Why are you here? This is what is going to have you get out of your own way. And then get clear on your service. How do you serve? I want you to think about what you do, and not in a way of selling, but in a way of serving. So when I help my clients achieve their goals, they live a better quality of life and they're happier. When people are happier, they're nicer to other people, and the positive energy in the world just spreads. So how do I serve? Is by helping people live more happy and fulfilled full lives, by doing what they want on their own terms, by owning their mindset and their calling. And for me, what I do is my calling. What's your calling? So how do you serve? When we get out and serve, we want to understand that we work with the universal laws. So there is a law of cause and effect. You are the cause and your results are the effect. So when we get into a sales conversation and we start selling, if we are offering the opportunity, but you're in here going, I don't know if I'm going to be able to deliver that. Am I good enough? Maybe I charge too much. All of this limiting belief noise that wants to keep you safe in the same, it's great. It's your unconscious mind. Its goal is literally to keep you safe. And when we're stepping outside our comfort zone, that is now a little unsafe or uncomfortable. So our unconscious mind wants to keep us. So you've got this limiting voice in your head. And so you're saying, hey, let's work together. But this negative energy is also being sent. So the cause is, hey, by the way, here's a confused message. And the effect is, I'm not ready to work with you. So I want you to think about working energetically and in the physical, in the actions when you get into sales. So how do we do so? We set our intentions. What's your intention of this goal? My goal is to help serve this person over the next year with 3 sessions a week, 90-minute sessions, so that we can continuously advance. And a year from now, their life can truly be unrecognizable and the ripple effect massive. So what's your intention? Set your vibration. So what does that feel like? What does it feel like to be working with the client? I have a client that I've been working on and off with for 8 years. It is one of the most rewarding things. I have seen her transform, and her ripple effect is massive. It's amazing. So selling is serving. When I work with her, I think about the intentions of what I get to work with her and what that feels like of that positive impact, not only for her and her family, but her community, her church, every part of her life that she's involved in. The ripple effect goes near and far. We're like the book club. I'm like, hey, here's this book. And she's like, hey, to everyone she knows, here's this book. And we really get to transform lives for a living. And I get to do this with my clients. So set your intention. What's your intention? That ripple effect for me. And having people live a quality of life they love. And when I get into that kind of energy and think about that impact, that's the vibration I'm sending. So when we go and do our sales, we're going to ask ourselves every day, how can I increase my service today? So not just in how can I increase how many people I serve, but how can I improve how I'm serving? This is a regular question I ask every single day, and I journal about it. I call it my white glove service. It's my constant improvement on what I do. So selling is serving. So then serving your clients with your gifts, you need to see it that way. It is selfish if you are not here to share your gifts. If you keep them to yourself, you can't help anybody. So before we go and get onto our sales calls, we're going to set our environment. If there's chaos on the outside, there is chaos in the inside. You all know, if you've been to my home, it always looks like it's staged. Why? Because I like it that way. Because there's no chaos out there, so there is no chaos in here. I also don't have kids or pets, so that also helps. We will have a cleaner when that happens. So I set my environment, I set my intention, I set my vibration. Then I must visualize how I want this call to go, how I want this meeting to go, how I want this presentation to go. It's already happened 8 times in my mind before I do it. So visualization and the importance of visualization. I just re-listened to Your Invisible Power by Genevieve Bernand, who was Thomas Terrard's only student who taught on the Edinburgh Lectures of Mental Science back before NLP was a thing. And she's what they said so much in that book, the power of visualization, is so important. Your mind thinks in pictures. So we visualize the goal achieved. We visualize working with our ideal clients. We visualize exactly how we want that to go. And if you want to take it a level above the rest, you go ahead and write it out. You write out that desired income. You did that desired presentation, that desired outcome, how everything went. Because we're writing out our future memory. Now remember, where our focus is and our expectations are a suggestion to your unconscious mind. So remember, I said we don't want to go into the sales call expecting them not to buy because we have all these limiting beliefs. We actually need to expect the best. And we also need to just accept that if we don't have what it is for them and they are not the right fit, then we can release them. And that's what's meant to happen. So we can stop saying yes to things that are taking up time and energy in our schedules and our calendars and life that are blocking us from what truly will help us live a happier, better life and work with more clients that are more aligned. So what is your expectation? That is a suggestion to your unconscious mind. And if your unconscious mind is running your habits, your thoughts, your feelings, your actions, and 99% of the day, don't we want to suggest success? So assume the feeling of the goal achieved. So when we assume the feeling of the goal achieved, we are going to the moment when we've achieved it. This is the state. So if every single thought has a physiological response in the body, every thought triggers how you feel, causes the emotion, then we want to assume the feeling of the goal achieved. And if the mind knows no difference between real and imagined, and we're visualizing and feeling as if the goal is achieved, then that certain part of the brain, that reticular activation system, can actually filter out the stuff that no longer serves us and have us focus on what we truly desire. If we're taking in thousands of bits of information per second and our brain chunks it down to 5 to 8, it deletes, it distorts, and it generalizes it based on your beliefs and your model of the world. So how much are you missing in life? How many opportunities are you missing in life? because of your current operating system and your current focus. So instead, we get into the feeling of the goal achieved. I gave you affirmations this week to expect magic and miracles, to stay happy, healthy, and wealthy. And let's just read the rules of business bliss before we get into our why. So we own our minds. We set our intentions and take inspired action. And just for today, we expect magic and miracles. We get into an attitude of gratitude and we say these affirmations every day. I expect magic and miracles, and I receive them easily and effortlessly. I'm so joyous and grateful now that all my needs and desires were met before I even asked. What is the best thing that can happen? Show me now, universe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Change your perception, change your language, change your life. So now I'm going to have you put your goal in the chat, in the comments, write it down. You have a 50-80% increased chance just by writing that down. And we're going to take 3 minutes here and we are going to say I do to our goals. We are going to marry our why. So I ask you, why do you want this goal? And go ahead and put it in the chat. Why do you want this? It's important for me to live a high quality of life and to live my best life because I refuse to live a life of regrets or on somebody else's term or to fit in somebody else's box. That is plain and simple. Nope, not doing it any other way but mine. You know me, it's been my life the whole way. It's my way or the highway. That's my why, to do it my way. And why do I want to do it my way? So let's go one layer deeper. Why? Why do I want to do it my way? Because I want to be happy and fulfilled. And I really truly believe that I do things in the highest good for myself and all involved. And I feel like it's a good way. And so why is that important to you to have that? So that I can live financial freedom, time freedom, have perfect health, live a high quality of life, be in a loving, harmonious relationship, have positive relationships, leave a positive impact on the world. Why is that important? Well, because I know this is no dress rehearsal and I came here to truly make a difference. My biggest fear is leaving this planet and not making a positive impact and truly making a big shift. In my first blog, I used to yell from the rooftops of all the things that was wrong with this world if you read it a decade ago. And then I really realized there's no way that works if we focus on the negative. What if I just help people change from the ground up? What if I help people transform and businesses transform and business owners transform, where we are doing things that are in the highest good for ourselves and all involved? And that ripple effect, my friends, is going to ensure that I live my why. So I want you to go 3 bare minimum to 7 layers deep. So take a moment, and maybe you need to finish this later, but take a moment and write down your why, 3 to 7 layers. Love the goal, sales is serving, have a successful business so I can support my family and staff and community and yourself. Love it. Our goal is always for us. And then the positive impact, the ripple effect, is for our staff or community so we can provide for them. And then I got another why here, creating an amazing life for my kids to give them the best possible foundation to springboard them into their own best lives. Amen. Absolutely. To truly give your children their best chance. I want this goal so my life and family's life will have more ease and comfort, and I can help them and others more. And to prove to myself I can do it. How beautiful. And so now let's all go a layer deeper. Why about that? So why is being able to provide for your family, giving your children the best possibilities, being the one who helps your family live a more life of comfort and ease. Why is that important to you? Why is it important for you to be able to prove to yourself you can do it? This why is what's going to set your soul on fire. It is the thing that no matter what obstacle or perceived obstacle, aka growth opportunity and opportunity to discover a solution so that you can grow and go on to the next version of you. When that comes your way, this why is what's going to have you own it. when you have a busy week and presentations to put on and you have to wake up to an alarm clock earlier than you would desire, and you do it anyways. Why? Because the impact you get to have this week and the ripple effect you get to have this week, and the rest will come. We have seasons where we sow, cultivate, and reap. And this why is what's going to have you get through the cultivation season, so you can get to the reaping season. Don't we all want to be reaping? Yes, 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 yes. Amazing. So now that we are clear on what heart-led sales looks like, and we are deeply connected to our why and our mission and our vision and our values, I invite you to say yes to you. Book a free strategy call with me today, and let's find out the best way that we can work together. I have multiple group coaching programs, as well as high-end VIP one-on-one coaching, and we have just launched new VIP days. So we do have special offers if you join us today in Success Principles. If you pay in full, you get the VIP Mastermind, which is worth almost $500. And you get to mastermind with myself and our expert coaches, Shelly and Ellie, and everyone in our paid VIP community every month. You will have access to live coaching and training and group sessions 3 times a month with me, plus an expert guest call speaker in our Facebook group, plus book club studies with me weekly. And we are currently reading The Science of Getting Rich, which is one of my favorite books by Wallace D. Wattles. This is a community of people playing to win. 90 days from now, life could be different. You could have built the foundation to achieve any goal, whatever you want. And when you get started right now, there's already 5 modules in there waiting for you. And tomorrow we have a co-working session where we are working on mapping out our goal and designing our new self-image script. So if you want to join us on that call today, jump in. The opportunity is now to get access to those bonus trainings. So for today only, I am giving, for pay in full VIP mastermind, I'm also going to give 30-minute one-on-one coaching call per month. And so that's for the 3 months you're in the program. And if you're going to do the payment plan of $327 per month, you will have a bonus 20-minute rapid coaching jumpstart call with me. Guys, this is my gift for you. This is a no-brainer. When you pay in full, you're getting more in the gifts from me than you're paying for the program. Pay in full is $981. Canadian taxes all in. $327 per month on the payment plan, and the price goes up December 1st. So this is your last time to join us at this price, and truly make sure that you finish this year off with massive success and kick off next year with massive momentum, because what you're doing right now will show up in your business and your results 90 days from now. So now is not the time to take your foot off the pedal. Now is time to put your foot down and be in focused, prioritized action with a system for success, so that 90 days you could look back and need a telescope to see where you are. I dare you to jump in and get started with us today. And if you have questions, if you want more one-on-one coaching, if you're looking for specific NLP and timeline therapy, I do it all. You just have to book that free call so we can figure out what is your goal and what is the roadmap to help you get there. So I want to welcome on one of our special guests who was a pay in full in Last Success Principles and earned a bonus, which is really, really, really the best thing. I absolutely love it. I do one every month, a timeline therapy breakthrough session, and she's been studying with us for just over 2 months now in Success Principles. She has an incredible company, Amanda from Gluten Free, and she's got the best pierogies, desserts, and all the things. And she is a fellow Canadian entrepreneur and fellow female entrepreneur, and I'm so excited to have you here today, Amanda. Come and join us. Let me also see how I can pin myself here. There we go. So we could be together. Yeah. Hi, Amanda. Welcome. I'm so proud of you and grateful that you're here.
Good morning. Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Yay. Thank you. So introduce yourself. I give a little introduction, but let everyone know who you are. What do you do? Where they can find you? Where they can get your goodies?
Sure. So I am Amanda Lynn, and we are the very best in gluten-free foods. We are located in Anola, which is east of Winnipeg in Manitoba. We are available at over 60 retail locations throughout Manitoba. So my website has all that information, which is www.algs.biz, as in Amanda Lynn, gluten-free.biz. So we are really happy to serve pierogi. That's our main gig. We offer cabbage rolls, steak and baked pizza, dessert, soups, all kinds of stuff. So we are here to serve anybody with a gluten allergy or soy, dairy, vegan. We want everyone to enjoy what they're eating and eat well. Because nobody wants salad for Christmas.
No one wants salad for Christmas, which when I saw you post that, I thought it was hilarious because every party that I would go to, my thing was I would bring a salad that could basically act as a meal in case there was nothing there that I could eat. And so when you posted that, I was like, I resonate. I would eat pierogies at Christmas. That would make me so happy over the stuffing. So why did you create your business?
It was, well, generally it was just for me. I was just making pierogies for myself. And then my husband was like, hey, Amanda, these are really good. You should sell them. And so we just decided that we should share them with the world. And we started in 2015 at a local high school craft sale here. And then the rest has been history. So we have a very, very high quality product. The taste is fantastic, just a little bit better than normal pierogies. And yeah, our brand has really great recognition in Manitoba. And even in Ontario, we go to Kenora for the farmers market there. And so people from really across the Canada have tasted our pierogies because lots of people travel through Winnipeg and Kenora for summer. So it's been really great.
Absolutely. And you also, part of your secret sauce is your goal is to be as eco-friendly as possible. Right?
Yes, yeah. So that's, yep. Yeah, so we compost, we recycle, we have very little waste. We've been very creative with scaling. And we just last week had a very big consultation, which has created another level of scaling, which has been very little input, which is great. And so we're really excited to see what results it.
I love it. So see, I get to work with leaders in the industry, creating a world of unity consciousness where we put people over profits and we also put planet first so that we can live a high quality of life and a business of inclusion where we get to feed everybody. And I absolutely love that. So what made you jump into success principles and say yes to you and pay in full?
I was trying to remember, because that was so long ago. It was a different Amanda.
Yes.
I really enjoy Business Bliss, and I enjoy the support that you and Ali and Shelly were giving without me paying money. I felt it was genuine, and I felt like I needed something, but I didn't know what. And so success principles was affordable and was a nice stepping stone for something that I thought that I could actually commit to, especially time-wise, because that was a big factor for me. Like, I am running a business and I do have a daughter and we have activities and I still want to maintain my own life. So I have struggled getting all the homework done on time, and sometimes I'm cramming, but that's my problem. But it's been really great. And that's why I jumped in, because I really wanted to continue to see what I could do. And through Business Bliss, there's so many things that if you just had a little bit more time or maybe a little bit more depth, you could really see positively affecting your life and your work. And that's what I felt about this opportunity.
I love it. What's been your favorite part about success principles so far?
My favorite part, well, I don't know if I can choose one. So one of the biggest things I've noticed for my mental game is that this course has become an excuse eliminator. So every time I feel a struggle or I feel a pang where I'm like, oh, I can't because, I'm like, well, why not? Right? Like, it's a constant challenge. Well, why can't you do that? Even the emails I write, I'm like, I can't do this. Delete that email. Why can't I do this? So that's been one. It's been a really neat change of mind of like, I can do anything. I literally can do anything. And two, about goal setting. So I really don't remember why exactly I jumped into success principles. So that's because my goals are so different and we've been evolving, and I couldn't have done it without you guys. And really, when you have your big goal, like I want to automate, and I was really scared to share it with anybody. And now I talk about it like it's no big deal. And making and reverse engineering and then doing those first steps. Like I remember you're like, call 15 people or whatever that first task was. And I was like, okay, I can call 15 people who will help me with whatever I need in this moment. And then the spiral effect of like those calls and the amount of, I don't know, movement, support I realized I had, the amount of people I realized I knew who could help me with my goals, was really fantastic. And even, thinking back to like the guy who came and helped me, consultant, thank you, who came and helped me, like I probably wouldn't have made that call if I wasn't thinking about all those small action steps. So really, you can see improvements if you can just see the improvements that's been going on, and my whole team sees a difference in the way we're operating. We changed the way we operate yesterday. Like, I was very adamant that I could pinch the fastest pierogi in all the land, and there was nobody who could pinch faster than me, and I was very saucy about it. And now I apologize because he has taught us a fast way. And I don't know if I would have been mentally available to receive that kind of feedback or to ask for that kind of feedback if I wasn't constantly being challenged in a positive environment, which is what Own It Empire offers me. And so I really appreciate that. And even, correcting the way we talk, right? It's not like, don't talk like that. It's like, how about you talk like this? And I really appreciate all of that because it's true. We're so hard on ourselves and we're so mean, and really, why are we like that? And so there's so many things that have been good. I know you asked me for one thing. Sorry, I kind of rambled.
No.
But
take it away. That was all so beautiful. I was thinking about so many key points. Sometimes the vision seems so big and scary that we're so afraid to get started, and we rob ourselves before we even get started. But what we helped you do is break down a roadmap, get into some actions, and you start one foot in front of the other, one brick by brick. And next thing you know, within 60 days, your business is different. You are different. Your trajectory is different. You've been able to have a clear plan, have a better mindset, better attitude. And our language really does change our life. And the way we describe things is how we're perceiving them. And it really does make a big difference. And so for me, that's one of my most important things is I'm here to help you switch our perception in our life and in our business so that we can have more success. And what would you say is your favorite thing about myself and our team?
I really like having access to you guys on Slack. So whenever I have, like when I was going on TV, I was feeling really nervous, and you guys were very responsive. And I love Allie's voice messages. It's 2 minutes of great wisdom. And it's nice knowing that I can have people who are in my corner, and you want success for everybody. So it's not like it's a competition or anything like that. So I really like that. And just the responsiveness, even I was driving and you were mentioning many really good books, and you did that out of the kindness of your heart, right? And I listened to that, the power of the invisibility, whatever you described.
Yeah, your invisible
And
power.
that was really good. And you were like spot on. Yeah. Yes, that was. Yeah. So I just listened to that too. And it was really good. So even like stuff like that, right? Like you're actually listening, which is nice. And yeah, I appreciate that community.
Thank you. Thank you. We're here to serve, and we're here to support you in all areas of your life because everything is intertwined. Family, business, self-care, health, or education, personal development, or impact, it's all intertwined. And we really look at yourself and your business as a whole. And we work together as our team to truly help support you in every way possible. And I love that we have the Slack chats. So we have a Slack community, which is just like a DM platform where you can ask questions, get accountability. We get to support each other, share resources, and having access to that when we are going to do the big things before Carl or our negative limiting voice wants to rob us before we get there. You can just reach out and let us know. We can all cheer you on because we're all constantly growing outside our comfort zone. That's why I went to hot yoga last night, because I've got a big thing presentation coming up this week. And I was like, need to mind my mind. And hot yoga always helps me put Carl or Sally away because it's so hot, you can't be anywhere else but on your mat. And these are the things that we help you do to truly get out of your own way, because we are our own glass ceiling. And there is a code for success. And when we learn how to use it, and we stay in a community that supports us to use it, life can be so much more joyful and fun. So now where are you going, Amanda? And what's your piece of advice for everybody?
Where am I going?
Yeah, what's your vision?
Oh, okay. So we are planning to automate. And right now, my goal is to stay profitable through the transition piece with rising inputs and rising labor costs. It's been difficult. And so I feel confident that as long as we can manage our finances, so I am a financial manager, and paying better attention to my numbers and making better decisions based on that. And that is what I'm working on right now with all my heart, body, and soul, because I really do want to succeed and share my produce with you in Ontario.
Yeah.
And so if we could reduce our gross margin through automation, and then I can have a distributor and get it into your Sobeys there, then that is ever since I started, I always said, oh, I want to be an international brand, and it's always kind of been there. And so we actually have the opportunity probably by late next year to be that. So it's going to be very exciting.
I'm so excited. So the vision is a profitable global brand, bringing food for everyone to get together and enjoy and bring people closer together. That includes everybody, so that you can live happy and fulfilled and truly build a quality of life for yourself and your family, and build that dream home on your incredible, huge property that you have. And I'm so excited for you. I got goosebumps thinking about it. I love you. I love your vision. I love what you stand for. And just, you're a great mom. You're a great, business owner, leader, and you create a positive work environment for people. And that is the impact that I'm really loving here. So thank you so much. So what's your piece of advice to everyone who's sitting on the fence going, should I wait until the new year, or should I just jump in now?
Just do it. Pull the trigger. Get the free stuff.
Yeah. Get the free bonuses. Absolutely. Definitely. Because you can sign up later, but the free bonuses end today. So I second what Amanda said. Just do it and grab those free bonuses, get those free gifts. Thank you, Amanda, for being here to share your energy, your smile, your spirit. We're so grateful for you. Keep feeding those bellies and putting smiles on people's faces, and we'll see you again soon.
Okie dokie.
Thank you. All right, everybody, you've heard it from Amanda. You've heard it from myself. You've heard from in our emails, testimonials. We are so ready to help you step into the next best version of you. You've just got to say yes and bet on you. We've been helping people across the globe, and now is your time to get those new results. So just bet on you. I think Amanda said it all. They will drop the mic there, and I will leave it at that. This is our last session here in Business Bliss, the last Business Bliss of the year. I love you all. Thank you so much for being here, for participating. And guess what? It doesn't end today. Tomorrow, just for tomorrow, you get to expect magic and miracles. You get to believe in yourself and possibility. You get to own your mind, and you get to be the cause of the effect in your results in your life. So take this tool and may it live within you and with you as you own every quarter. And I know you guys are all ready. So we'll see you inside Success Principles on our incredible co-working session tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern. Thank you so much for joining us at Business Bliss, November 2022. And own the rest of this year and kick off 2023 with momentum. You are capable, you are worthy, and you are deserving. Expect magic and miracles. Stay happy, healthy, wealthy. And what is the best that can happen? Thank you, everybody.